Hi everyone. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the Big Bang Theory and why I don't think it makes any sense. First of all, we did not come from monkeys. Back in the days before buildings existed and people lived in caves, maybe we had, monkey characteristics, but we were still human. We just didn't have the knowledge and the things that we have this day. The only thing people knew back then were hunt and survive. That's it. They lived in the wild. They lived around the animals, so obviously they picked up characteristics of animals. But we are not from monkeys. Monkeys and humans are two different life forms. If humans and monkeys were the same thing, monkeys really wouldn't exist today. They'd all be humans because that's what they became. Monkeys would not exist if humans and monkeys were the same. Think of it like Tarzan. Tarzan was born human. He was raised by gorillas, so he developed characteristics of gorillas. But he was still human. It changed nothing. He was still human. We are not monkeys. And another thing that doesn't make sense to me. If the Earth was made from some explosion, then where did we come from? Where did all the life on this Earth come from? An explosion, I guarantee an explosion did not create the life that is on Earth. A creation cannot exist without a creator. Where did the first humans come from? Where did the first monkeys come from? Where did the first any living thing come from? They had to be created. And an explosion is not going to do that. See, this 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 theory has it does not make sense. We we didn't come from some explosion. We didn't come from nothing. An explosion is not going to create all that is on this planet. An explosion, sometimes an explosion can create, but oftentimes an explosion does more harm than it does good. Yeah, it can create some things. If you're lucky, you can see something created from an explosion. But more often than not, an explosion does more harm than it does good. And an explosion is not going to create human life. An explosion is not going to create all the living things on this planet. And if the Earth was created just by an explosion, then where did the water come from? Where did the grass come from? Where did trees come from? Where did anything come from? It doesn't make sense. There's too many holes in here that are not making sense to me. And that's why I believe that all of it is just nonsense. I don't have anything against science. Science, sure, if it makes sense, okay. But the Big Bang Theory is something that does not make sense to me. It does not. And God put all of this in my head last night. I was I was laying down getting ready to sleep, and then all of a sudden all of this comes running through my head, and I'm like, no wonder all of that does not make sense to me. No wonder. God is putting breakthroughs in my head. If something doesn't make sense to me, God is going to explain to me why it does not make sense to me. You know, I just, come on, guys. People have common sense. It's common sense that none of it makes sense. Anyways, that's really all I can say on the topic. So, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm just going to hope and pray that your eyes are open before it's too late. When it's too late, there are going to be no second chances. Please do not let it become too late. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.